Fannie Mae used to be there. We've got DC loves its vines. Seems like they like the decorative look of the vines, you know. I guess they are gutting that building and remodeling it inside. I guess the foundation, I guess they could pull off some payoffs and make sure the foundation was still good, so they're just going to restore the inside of Fannie Mae. This is again, the Friendship Heights post office.
You videotaped me, did you?
Of course, you're in public. I didn't mean to. You just happen to be in public.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be part of the video, don't interact with me. Simple as that. Peace. First Amendment. So this must be a drag for these guys waiting for the light to change, to start their routes. I think early in the morning, like 4:30, these people are hard at work getting out the door, or like 5 or 6. That was the old school. Maybe, now that it's like 12:30, that they're out there doing their routes now. Well, I was dragged into this kind of activism just by circumstance. And I always thought it was really, I can't remember the name of the guy who filmed Rodney King getting the crap beat out of him, but accountability is a real important thing. It's these people are supposed to work for the public, gathering matters of interest in the public's good faith. It's perfectly in line with the legality of photographing in public. There is no expectation of privacy. DC, water is life. Yep, that's right. Drink that barium and that fluoride. So Daryl Issa had his way and gutted the USPS. My uncle, who was in Khe Sanh, Vietnam, he worked for the post office for 19 years. A year and a half before he was supposed to get his retirement, they laid him off in Frederick, Maryland. Can you believe that? At 40% his pension. Thank you, Daryl Issa. You know how many times a mail carrier has found somebody in their house who was an invalid who couldn't help themselves? They see the mail pile up at the door, and the postal worker sees that, and they say, my gosh, this person didn't stop their mail, you know, so let's check and see on them. You know, postal workers have been known to save lives in that manner, you know. The good old Norman Rockwell American dream, dead by chicanery and horse feathers. Privatization of the United States Postal Service. It's all been hacked. If I find any Wikipedia on the Friendship Heights Post Office station, I will go ahead and put it in the description. Not fond of the color. It says arrest me, but I like those cars. Hello. Check out that cattywampus light post. Got hit by a truck, I'm sure. There's a nobility in being a mail carrier and delivering the mail. At least there used to be a nobility in it. There used to be a respectful. Now it's all McDonaldized. It's corporatized, and they're hiring fast food employees, people who should work in fast food delivering the mail, people who have anger management issues delivering the mail. But here, apparently here, nobody is got a problem at all. You know, maybe it's All the President's Men, that movie. I don't know. These signs are completely erased by the sun. They're bleached out. Can't even read them. Who wants to read them? Anyway, they're covered with vines. Give it another 5 minutes or so. Give somebody else the opportunity to just go about their business. Ladies and gentlemen, do not rely on the television to tell you the truth. Do not rely on television to tell you the truth. And about 99.9% of movies, you do not rely on them. You are going to enjoy the escapism they provide. That is a good thing, you know? People in show business need to earn a living. There are some good people in show business. However, the good people in show business get killed when they find out stuff they're not supposed to know. And there's a list of those people. You can find them. And you can also find a list of people who have been discredited and destroyed because they talk about stuff. So, look into the suicide of Tony Scott, Ridley Scott's brother. Look into that. I believe he jumped off a bridge in California. He made some awesome movies. He did Bad Boys, man. Bad Boys is a great movie. There are some things. Tony Scott did Enemy of the State. Now, Enemy of the State, that is a heck of a movie. Gene Hackman, Will Smith, filmed right here in D.C. mostly. Yeah, this is my video, this is my channel. I'll say whatever I need to, what I want to. It's not yours. There are hundreds of millions of other channels to watch, and I encourage you to take a hike if you're so displeased. People who dwell on stuff that they're displeased with are not welcome. If you're displeased with something, you take initiative and move on. That's what I do. I'm not going to dwell on something or somebody I disagree with on their channel. It's not going to happen. But if you come at me, well, then there's going to be a little discussion. Well, I guess this is a good one. Friendship Heights Station respects your right to film in public.